So ICHM is what? ICHM. I'll get you. I'll get you.
International Cargo House.
No, IATA Cargo Handling Manual. That's a manual. IATA Cargo Handling Manual. Doesn't want in the slides. It's in the slides. And I was seeing international. So what the guy did say is not bad. Okay, but the next one is taking us to perishable cargo. And the perishable cargo, we have these things packaged. Please, what are they? What do you say? Please, can you see what's in the cages? This one, the third one is what? Are you sure? Look at it well. And then this one, and the one there. So this is how we package pets. Let me say pets. But in some cases they don't become pets when you want to use them for business. Okay, some people ship breed to another place to go and do a crossbreeding. About 50 goats from Australia going to South Africa. Somebody wanted to bring 50 to Ghana, but those goats are very tall. Ghanaian goats are too short, so they want to crossbreed them. And then, so these are happening. They are just day in, day out. It happens, and it's become part of these perishable cargoes. They are perishable because with the slightest lock of oxygen, they will die. Just as you and I, if they usually have air in this room and all place sealed, you can imagine. And that's why the stowaway guy, that Kenyan stowaway guy in the cargo deck cabin, is so superstitiously alive. Because in the cargo cabin, hardly will you get that level of oxygen. But he still managed to stay alive after 7 to 8 hours flight. So it tells you, and that he's not the only one. Those Ghanaians go on away in the containers. They stay in the containers for years, into months. They stay in the containers months. And so I wonder what they do. But maybe superstitiously they able to. But you know, we have so many types of containers, you know. Yes, ventilated, open top, and those ones. But most of these ones, they use the timber one, which is well enclosed, and they stay alive. They stay alive. So, perishable. When we say perishable, apart from these animals, what else come to mind?
Vegetables.
Vegetables. Vegetables are vegetables. They are perishable. So they are a kind of perishable, right? And they are vegetables. So it depends upon how you package them. Other than that, then they lose their life. Why are they perishable? Why is vegetable perishable?
So,
Why is vegetable perishable?
because it release some kind of
They do what?
something in the air.
They need something in the air. That makes them perishable. What other items are perishable? Flowers, okay. What else? What else? Fruits. Fruits. Okay. What else?
Dead body.
Hey. How does that become pressure? How does that become pressure? Why are you saying you are shocked? Why are you shocked? No, why are you shocked? Feel free and talk. No, the lady said I'm shocked. In fact, we don't say dead body in cargo management. It is human cargo. And I'll give you the code that we use for them. They are perishables. That's why when the lady said I'm shocked, I wanted her to come up. They are perishables. Because you don't breathe. You don't exchange carbon dioxide and oxygen. So whatever is left in you is what is maintained. So you have this, a lifespan. Do you get it? Because then that reaction is still going on, even though you are lifeless. And so if you don't take care, it changes by giving a sense. That's what becomes perishable. And if vegetable is also going bad, it gives sense. Fruit going bad, it gives sense. Even fish. The live fish, the dry ones, and that is dry. But what about the fresh ones? And even the live fish. The live fish is the most perishable. Because for that live one, without water, it means it has a very short span to die. And when it dies, another shortest span to go. So that is the class of perishability. So these things, it is very crucial in handling them. Very crucial. Very, very crucial. Because fruits, for example, can even cause damages in the air. Yes. Because the very moment they start going bad, that portion that starts it rots. That portion that starts to rot, you see it giving liquid. That liquid corrodes with any metal, and then some of them, if the acidity becomes so high that it can even cause some sort of a break in that metal. And so unfortunately that liquid will not just settle at one place, so it will do what? It will flow. Yes, of course, but the carbon where it is going to be kept, it doesn't have this condition that can hold that carbon for a longer time. And that is why you saw this packaging. Okay, that's why you saw this packaging. How we have done it. Look at the dogs. They have a lot of spaces that air can enter for ventilation. So you're going to store them at where a cabin that has ventilation. And don't forget that in the air, no air enters the plane. So if you don't keep you at where we have air conditioning systems in place that will give ventilation, they will die. And some of them, before they die, you can imagine, if you're a cat, if you want to kill a cat, who has tried that before? You want to experiment? Yes. When a cat wants to die, it will tell you how it can easily take your life before it goes. So when anything that makes them discomfort, they can cause dangerous harm. Serious. And so we need to understand the kind of animals we're even handling. Understand their needs. And then look for a convenient packaging for them. Look at the smaller one. We need to measure the height of space that the animal is posted, so that you don't give a shorter cage, thinking that the animal is asleep, so it will sleep at the time you get it. Now it wakes up, it wants to stretch, and you don't want it to stretch. Then you see what happens. So it's just, in fact, we are very much concerned about perishable cargo in the air, and that's why it has been a vital point to discuss with you when we are going to cargo. Okay, so we have perishable cargo regulations. We have perishable cargo regulations manual. Then we have the live animals regulations. So if you are picking live animals, we have regulations that will help you. If you are picking perishable goods, we have regulations that will help you. If you look at the perishable goods, is the control temperature control and cold chain management for goods from food sector. So that one provides reference guides for all the parties involved in their packaging to check all of that. That is the regulation you have to follow. Now come to live animal. IATA live animal regulations is a global standard and essential guide to transport animals by air in a safe, humane, and cost-effective manner. I heard social media someone had issue with a dog. Is it a dog or
Cat.
cat?